Hi guys, this is Erin from Epapery. That's E-P-A-P-E-R-E, and our shop is on Etsy if you're interested in shopping with us. But today I'm going to talk to you about, for those of us that are just starting out with junk journaling, and we're trying to build our stash and we don't want to spend a whole lot of money. I recently did a shopping day out at the thrift stores, and so I'm going to share my haul with you to talk about the types of things that you can find at thrift stores and how to reimagine them for junk journaling. So I'm going to share my haul with you today, and then I'm hoping within the coming weeks I'm going to do some projects using these things so that you can see what I do with them. So let's get started, because this was a huge haul, you guys. So I visited 3 thrift stores. I did a Goodwill, a St. Vincent de Paul, and then we went to Half Price Books as well. And those are pretty much my 3 pretty regular stops. I find all kinds of great stuff. Whenever I travel, I like to check out the thrift stores in the local area, garage sales, anything like that. I see estate sales are also a great way to find different things. But what exactly are you looking for other than the obvious? So let's take a look. So fabric can be one of the most expensive things. And so I take a look when I'm at the thrift store. Yes, I look for fabric that, was yardage, but I also take a look in their soft lines departments for things like tablecloths, napkins, towels, curtains, bed sheets, shower curtains, table runners, things like that, because you'd be surprised at some of the lovely things that you can find. Now this is a kitchen towel. It's a Martha Stewart, still has the tag on it, for goodness sakes. But look at this gorgeous embroidery. Come on, guys. Let's use this for, I'll probably use this for a journal cover. And then what I don't use for the journal cover, it's just a great white fabric that's got a nice weave in it. I could do some slow stitching. I could do some stamping. I could just dye it different colors. I could use it to line pockets with. There's all kinds of opportunities for that. This is marked at $2.99. I won't do the prices for everything, but this one actually was a cut of yardage. Red gingham. I've got Christmas coming up, so hello. This one I hemmed and hawed, you guys. This is going to be a video coming up. I'm going to challenge myself to make a journal cover out of this table runner. It's gorgeous. And I thought, oh my goodness, it's got these lovely scalloped edges. Wouldn't that be delicious as a journal cover? I don't know how I'm going to do it yet to salvage all of that. There's going to be plenty left over to do other things with, but I am really excited. Watch for that tutorial coming. This is let's see, what is this? This is a pillow sham. So I would use something like this for a few different things. So the front of this is kind of a matelassé type of front, and it's got this like stitched in or woven in pattern to it. This is going to be fantastic for a cover. This is going to be fantastic as part of scrappy clusters. This is going to be great as trimming. I'm going to be able to use this for all sorts of things. Look at the yardage on this, you guys. It is, amazing. And check this out. The back side, it's not the same fabric, but just this regular cotton, or poly cotton, I don't know what it's made out of, but even weave. I'm going to tear this pillowcase apart, and this is going to be a great liner fabric for a journal cover, or this is going to be great in clusters, or it's going to be great as a pocket, or it's going to be, come on, use your imagination. This is great, a great find. This is not cheap fabric when you buy it in the store. So another $2.99. I bought this set of pillowcases because look at that. It goes so wonderfully with that pillowcase. So this was definitely, I thought, oh my goodness, I see a journal theme emerging here. So those pillowcases went in the cart. Anytime I find napkins, these are almost the perfect size for journal covers and journal linings. So I definitely always pick these up. And if you don't like the color, you can dye these. If you if you want to coffee dye them, great. Alcohol inks work really well. Rit dye, you know, all kinds of things you can dye these with. So if you'd like to see a tutorial on that, let me know in the comments. And we'll see what we maybe can do with these. The other reason I like these things is that, look, there's this kind of damask pattern in it, or jacquard weave inside it. What if I wanted to slow stitch or something like that? It's got a pattern already in it. I can just slow stitch along with the pattern. So if you'd like to see a tutorial on that, let me know in the comments. But there was 4 napkins, I believe, for $1.99. So 4 journal covers possibly for $1.99. Another pillowcase. Plenty of yardage on this, and it's beautiful. Yeah, it's old, it's vintage. I think my parents may have had this sheet set. Couple things I love to do with these particular type of things. Yes, I can absolutely use the fabric as it is for covers, for linings, for pockets, whatever. But the other thing that you can do, you can fussy cut fabric too. So, you know, something like this, if I wanted to fussy cut a rose embellishment or something like that out of this fabric, that would be a great thing to do, maybe over here on the border, or, you know, something like that. I can also reuse this trimming. So get creative. If there's a pattern on that fabric, man, you can fussy cut that and have that as some smaller embellishments. This one, I was thinking, oh my goodness, we are like right in the midst of fall right now. This would make a gorgeous fall journal. Like I said, covers, card backing, pocket, you know, pockets, whatever. So this is just a cut of fabric. So you can actually find yardage at the thrift stores as well. Just check the crafting section. Where I found these at St. Vinny's, they actually had it next to their soft lines. So check both places and you might be surprised what you find. Another couple of napkins. These were $1 for 2 of them. So plenty to work with there. As junk journalers, we don't really need a whole lot of yardage. We just need the little bits. So that's going to be lovely too. Here were some smaller scraps of fabric. Looks like somebody kind of destashed some quilting stuff, so I grabbed those. This one is this almost like an upholstery fabric. A cut of fabric, so I grabbed that because I thought, well, let's see what I figure out for that one. But here is a cut of flannel that would be for like a baby blanket, or, you know, something like that, or, you know, possibly like sheets or something. But it is a cut of fabric. But again, this, I could use the yardage in whole for a cover or a liner, or, you know, other things. But I can also, look, I can cut out these individual little pictures too, to use as embellishments. So I thought that was a good score as well. There's a good amount there. So we've got a couple more pieces of quilting destash. Let's see, this one is another cut of yardage, but I just thought, oh gosh, this is just really lovely, lovely, lovely muted colors. That, you know, tends to be very popular in our community. We all love those neutrals and muted colors. This might actually go really well with my Vivid Vintage set, with the brighter pages inside. So I might consider doing a journal in that theme. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll see what we do with that one, huh? And then just another final cut of fabric. Now this one's knit. Don't be afraid to use fabric that you wouldn't traditionally think of for covers and things. So this one's got some stretch and stuff to it, but it's not, it's, you know, it's pretty sturdy. So I think that I'm going to be able to still use this for quite a bit of things. So it's a nice stripe. It's, you know, yep, it screams Christmas a little bit, but I think I'm going to be able to mix and match this with other fabrics too, and come up with a ton of different things. Plus, a stripe is always nice because you can cut it, you know, along the stripes and create strips for different things. For, you know, this stuff tends to make great spines and whatnot. So think of that too. All right, so Thrift Haul Volume 1 for September of 2021. That is done. That's the fabric haul. So stay tuned. I have another video coming up to show you the rest of what I got. So see you soon.